Hello everybody and welcome back to the Dragon's Arcade. So, we finally got Alan Wake 2 lined up. I finished up with, what was it, Spider-Man 2. And then we're going to be doing this other Tower of Babel game, hopefully, maybe streaming it, but I might just play that in my free time and record some footage. Yeah, we want some dialogue. I'm playing on the PS5, so we'll go, well, shoot a shotgun performance. Press X to continue. Options go here. It's set to performance mode over quality because we're on the PS5. And like, I don't usually mind setting it to quality in most games, but when it comes to newly released stuff, you definitely want to go for the normal's fine. We don't need a high difficulty in a horror game, honestly. Well, high difficulty in horror games for me is more of a replay value thing than an actual.
Back to the beginning.
Okay, so I haven't actually played Alan Wake 1.
Looking for an answer.
I know the basics of the story and some of the plot twists.
Without ever knowing the full story.
You know, shadow monsters, beat them with light, writer, tormented artist, finding pages in the future, spooky lake house thing. I usually at least play the first game in the
series. There are only
series.
victims and monsters.
Alright.
And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
Oh joy, it's already self-aware. I kind of like this, like,
the story I hoped it would be.
I kind of like this, like, fading image.
This is not the ending I wanted.
Reflection thing. This is actually kind of cool.
This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Interesting. Okay. Alan? I think that dog is going to go loud. We're going to turn that down just a bit. Okay. Is the naked man crawling out of the lake? Is that Alan? No, he's like bald. Okay, what the fuck is going on here? Who's this rando? Was he even in the first game? Like, some civilian or whatever? Probably not. This is probably just some random person who's getting killed. I mean, he's buck naked and all, and he wasn't on the cover art, so... This looks like the end of, like, a horror movie. Like, you know, the lake, you know, you were dragged in by the canoe, lost your clothes to the monster, whatever. Come on, help, please. Seriously, not even gonna help the guy crawling out of the lake naked? No? To be fair, he does look like a serial killer or something like that running around the woods. I hope they at least call the cops. You know what though? Good on them. Like, yeah, he probably does need help. He does seem like the horror movie victim, not the horror movie monster, but at the same time, they didn't get involved in whatever his nonsense is about to be, so good for them. What was that? Okay. Sprint. Oh joy! You can like hear wolves or something snarling. Oh joy, the shadow monsters. I have seen enough gameplay footage to know about the shadow monster thing, the whole point the light at them to kill them thing. Oh wait, don't see these guys are shadow monsters. They were like in light. Okay.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. What the fuck?
Oh, you guys really shouldn't have come back for the guy. Okay. You know, I actually do like Remedy. I think they do good work. They don't get anywhere near enough crap. I mean, Quantum Break was bad, yeah, sure, and they have a lot of time between projects, but Control was good. I've heard good things about the original Alan Wake, and Alan Wake 2 looks impressive. I really did find them through Control. Like, I had heard about Remedy beforehand, but Control was the game that's like, oh yeah, I'm on board with this. Honestly, more developers should make SCP-inspired games. That's just a really good idea for me personally. I don't know why the SCP universe doesn't get more games. Personally, I've always loved it. One thing I told my friend one time is like, the SCP universe, when you start reading it, it feels like a universe held together with duct tape.
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
Okay.
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Alright. So we got FBI agents coming out to deal with the cult murder.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Very Twin Peaks. Like, I mean, the original game was already heavy Twin Peaks, but you know.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
The lip syncing feels...
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Is the lip syncing feel off for those scenes to you? Like, it feels like it's like a split, like half a second behind. It's weird. Maybe it's because I'm putting it through my Elgato or whatever, but I'm not sure. I'll have to watch some scenes played back and see if it syncs it up on your end, but like for me... Shouldn't be. I don't think Spider-Man had any problem. Granted,
Deputy
Spider-Man...
was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that you know, that,
The federal agent's right here, Thornton.
my partner Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's
Alright.
not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Oh.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
God damn it. Any
Were there
witnesses?
any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners.
I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton?
But don't worry, Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
Mm-hmm. I could...
I want to see the body.
Yeah.
How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Is this like a reference to the previous game? Again, I don't know the whole plot of the previous game, so maybe there was a reason.
Before we get to the crime
Goes off
scene,
its
there's
out.
time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Alright, let's go over everything.
I need to think through the facts of the case.
Case board.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The
Okay.
facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders.
So,
Worth taking another look.
and all victims reported missing in 2010. Okay. Teacher. Body bloated, large chest. Ted Lane. Dentist. Percy Wool store owner. Body bloating, only commonality in bodies, not cause of death. Died of chest trauma, 2018. Killer profile. Chest trauma resembles animal infiltrate your life. Murder targets have no discernible common traits. Post-mortem tattooing. Previous murders. Series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding them will connect. We got the case board. So this doesn't seem. I'm not really sure if this is related to the other stuff or not. Oh, we got a map. Okay. I'll have to look up when the other game is. Let me see when the other game was made. So we got the Cauldron Lake undiscovered map. Okay. So let's exit the Mind Palace, I guess.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson.
Oh, entering the Mind Palace does not cause again. One second, before we continue, I'm just gonna like go double check for the previous game because I have a feeling like it's gonna be important if it's in the same town. And I just want, like, I'm not sure if those murders we're supposed to be going like, oh, previous game characters or something like that is the main thing for me. So 2010 was when the game was released, and the plot is hallucinating.
Close to
Hartman.
cracking it.
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Okay. I'll probably like go look up the
Casey.
plot again
You putting
because
me
I
in
don't really
charge.
remember all the names.
Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Which is why he's not saying it.
Anderson.
Which is why he's not saying it. Smart man. Very self-aware. Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain that is the Mirror Peak, an iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake from the right angles. Appeared right down the column surface of the lake, mirrored in all its introverted glory. I mean, that's just a lake and a mountain. I guess maybe it's like a really precise reflection at times, because the lake's really calm and the angle's just right. But I mean, that's all about, like... I feel like you can get that with a lot of mountains around lakes. Doesn't seem like something really special, is what I'm saying.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
I wonder if we're going to deal with the flashlight
Damn.
battery.
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
What's this way?
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Oh, so we can go off the beaten path. Okay.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Okay, so I guess we're going to be coming back to this area a few times. Makes sense. You're not going to make all this and not utilize it. What do we got here? The Witch's Hut. Here lived the Witch of Cauldron Lake, where her spirit may haunt this place. Very, touristy. Really playing up the Haunted Mansion vibe, huh? Most unbelievable thing is those book spines are still intact. Hey, a chair. Friday, Midge told me that her family is moving away. That sucks. This sucks. I haven't even told her I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and how to go to a better school in the city. Guess that's fair. Stay in Bright fucking Falls. So I told her. She said, thanks. Fucking kill me. Okay. Somebody's been investigating, I guess, something? Hey, grab some stuff.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
I
Casey
think...
hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crimes.
That must be really horrible when you go to like a small town or something like this, and it's like, yeah, so you're Casey? It's like, yeah, it's the same name as like some fake movie detective. It's like, uh-huh, you're sure you're not Mr. Detective? Remember, Alan is watching over us. Oh. So Alan is still a part of Alan Wake. Good to know. Manuscript fragments. Oh, so we use them to get upgrades? Okay. Ted Lane. Let me see. Let me check the synopsis again and see if I can like ID any of those people. Let's see here. So it's the Ted. Nope. Nope, I don't see any of them in names in the synopsis. They might be in the game, but the synopsis I read over doesn't have their names there. Okay. Alright, let's head back to my partner. I've, stuck around, I got a manuscript piece, and that's basically it. Also, we saw what may or may not be a pseudo-haunted cavern. Cabin. Ugh. Oh, the first part of a horror game, we're building up the ambience. Chilling before it gets wicked. Witch's Ladle. Mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after a cauldron shape. Yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake, from being gloomy door to the other underworld, or a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. Legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her drop ladle drew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. Killed the sheriff, drowning in the lake, got his heart locked in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake on her behalf, or shows legend goes. So, did Alan get turned into, like, the person the lake summons? Is that the thing? So you, like, the lake takes you, and then you have to offer someone, then you have to get cultists to offer someone else to it so you can get out? That would make some sense. So I guess we're the next offering, or we're a sheriff investigating him trying to, like, get out of the lake. Because I remember, I think at the end, Alan was, like, devoured by whatever dark power was stored in the lake or something, if I'm remembering correctly. Again, I only did like a bare brief read over the previous game, since I thought this was going to be a whole new thing. I mean, it's called Alan Wake. Alan Wake was going to be in it. God damn, I'm like turned around. I get that some games really want to go for that no HUD thing, but I kind of would like a HUD in my games. I am very much on team, give me some UI elements. You don't have to, like, literally tell me give me a guided path, tell me exactly where to go, but even something as simple as the stuff from, like, Elden Ring or Dark Souls, where they give you, like, just enough information you can know what's going on. Especially when you have, like, very natural, cluttered environments like this. And I'm like, where'd I go? Off the beaten path. Okay, there's the crime scene. There's our partner, okay.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down sites.
Suspicious activity, fielders thought he saw move in the bushes, footprints, train the fielder, report animals regular, hunters after dark, gunshots not one of ours.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Alright. General store, let's go see this body. I swear if he's gonna constantly be making marks like, you lost, I'm gonna get annoyed very quickly. Hey, got a map. Cool. Do indeed have a map. All right. Let's check out the murder site.
Now, this is
Damn.
the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tar. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor.
Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Okay. First key image.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Okay. Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. We need to see if this is linked to the killings we're here to investigate. Goals. Is it consistent with the previous murders? We need to find evidence for that. Alright, so heart's been ripped out. Obviously, that's a pretty easy
Step
one.
1. Examine the corpse. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding
Yep.
him down.
And heart was
Inside
ripped out.
stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
And we go to the case board. There's chest trauma. Put that with that. And
Nope.
I imagine we're gonna have to do this with like a lot of different things. I actually kind of like this. If you have enough questions you need asked at multiple times, having to like match the evidence correctly in groups of 3, that would actually make it feel like you were actually solving a murder
But
mystery.
this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with.
Probably because they got
This lists
interrupted.
4 murders that we know about.
Okay. So the clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. Advanced, your new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. So click that, learn more about the killer, we'll learn more about the victim. So we need to find 2 pieces of evidence about the victim and 2 pieces of evidence about
Who
the
is our
killer.
victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Alright, let's see. Anything else around here? What do we got over here?
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Okay.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Tripod over.
Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting.
Alright, got our case board. So these are a lot. So we're multiple killers, we know that.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Okay.
Any
Have you
idea
identified
who
the victim?
is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Okay, so Robert Nightingale was dragged away by the Taken, it looks like. Right near the end of the game. After the two main characters, Barry and Alan, get arrested. Okay. What happened to Barry? He was the guy who was like helping him out. So what do we know about
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened
So what
after you got
happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
So he's been
Nightingale
missing
went
since
missing 13
2010?
years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
It was a giant horror movie.
Town wants to forget.
A horror movie of shadow monsters. Alright, so... Ooh, so we don't just have, like, photos and stuff either. We have, like, just pieces of... See, this is actually kind of an interesting thing. If we can... if you do get more pieces of information than you need. So the victim is Thorne Nightingale. And he went off the deep end.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Alright.
They planned for the murder to happen here.
Yep, passing
Passing
time
the time
people.
with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why
The lake
now?
finally spat him out.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too.
Okay, so we have supernatural powers. This is clearly...
Lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Is she psychic or something?
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off.
Yeah, she's clearly psychic or something.
Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Okay, I'm starting to get questions about this mind palace of yours.
This mug always cheers me up. Nightingale was chosen as the victim.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. Okay.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Alright. Let's head down to the lake. So he was an FBI agent who got taken
I think
during the
Nightingale
other
came
game.
up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty...
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us.
Oh, that's
The victim was
awfully-
one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been
shit.
watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this
Okay.
way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
You mean speak with the spirit? Because like that feels like what you're actually doing here.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside.
Yeah, this is definitely like a seance, to be real.
You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Okay.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Alright. So we can't go back this way. So let's head back up to the body then. We'll try and figure out what the deal is with Nightingale. Honestly, the deal with the lake itself, and like why Alan Wake is like, I mean, I know he was writing the story previously, you know, some future version of him or whatever was writing a story that was guaranteed to play out, but it's like, I don't know, weird.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Charm slots. Wait, I thought we were gonna go into the chest.
We found a page in the woods. A story
Okay.
about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
This.
I carry his words
Close to my chest now.
Inside
Side.
the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
Oh, I must have to put it on the
I
message
must find
board.
out what.
Okay, so I probably had to.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale.
So,
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark.
footprints emerging under a rock.
He was there too.
And the trail is
I think
going
he came from
cold.
the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Anything else here? He has something hidden inside of him.
Makes sense. Found all
Okay.
I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Alright, let's do it.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
I love how he just doesn't question her. Honestly, with that weird mind palace of hers, she's definitely has some kind of, weird psychic thing going on. He's just been like, look, I've just learned not to question
I
you
want
on
the body taken
cases.
back to town for a proper examination.
Honestly, it really does feel like, like some kind of like
But
psychic
the coroner
person.
won't be back in town for another week
Psychic
after
detective
the
thing where it's like their partners just learned
I'll do it
that
myself.
after a while
When
you just
Sheriff
don't
breaks the
question
call,
them. It's like,
say he's got
yeah,
the
look,
records,
they tell me
go
to do
the
weird
diner
shit all the time,
downtown.
but it always ends
Oh,
up being
they've
important
got a
later, so
key.
I just do it
To
on
the gate, it's
automatic.
a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Like, I love just how he's just like, look, I'm probably gonna be retiring
Thanks.
soon, but I've also just learned not to question you. You're
Let's get the
essentially
car,
a fortune
drive to
teller
Bright
when it
Falls,
comes to stuff like
and talk to
this.
these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that
Yes.
shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
We
Seems
can
like
go.
a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a
The small
surprise
town
about the
sheriff.
deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Yeah. Hey, we got something over here.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
We're all together. We're all in this here. Oh, have a heroic day. Manuscript. This is. What is that? Like a cell tower or cable receiver or something? Maybe it's
Can't
for
fit
like
the clues
communications?
all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Okay, well. Let's head up.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Yep. Time to go to Bright Falls. So, Alan is trapped in the lake, clearly.
I can't get that
That's what I'm getting from
manuscript
this.
page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
This is like very... That's the thing about Remedy. They're very on the nose whenever they reference something. It's like remember, what was it, Alan Wake? It was Stephen King. Like every third, it's constantly like, oh yeah, like Stephen King.
No, I'm all set.
And this one's really
I'll walk there
leaning to the
anyway.
Twin Peaks thing the other
I
one
wanna
already
walk
had
to the
going
diner,
on.
Get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
Okay.
I smell coffee.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care. How much
That's a
you
lot of
have?
coffee.
Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee.
Okay. Does like the only diner in town need advertising?
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to
It's
Bright
only
Falls.
stapled on our back.
It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses
Couple
here.
witnesses.
They
Let's
made
see what the
them sound
witnesses.
like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves.
Okay.
They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey,
All
you
right.
compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Do.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
So nobody remembers the whole Dark Shadows thing.
That happened.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Why were you at
What
Cauldron
were you
Lake?
doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Alright. You told me what you saw?
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us.
I think
must
he was
have been
mostly
on
mumbling to himself.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Yeah.
What makes
Why
you
do
say
think
it was a cult?
Cult.
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the
Okay.
tree."
Guessing the ladle tree?
And then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying.
Alright, what'd you find?
That's all.
Profiling. Okay. What do you got? The Bookers. Cult of the
The
Tree.
cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Hmm.
The
Cauldron
Bookers
Lake.
were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
But they did take one of the necklace that we do need.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
Good to see.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Okay.
Would even dream of missing dear
Oh God. Saga Anderson.
Wait, she's from this town?
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned.
Wait, what? Oh, shit. Is our family already dead?
That's so weird. You don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories.
No.
Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Okay. Alright, well... That's weird. Alex
Finding a
Casey
movie
lunchbox.
lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence.
Ah,
Another
God, it's Casey. Yeah. Yeah, this is... we were drawn out here. Are we actually not in the FBI? Oh, shit, I don't even know what's real or not anymore. I already don't know what's real. Cauldron Lake lunchbox. Cauldron Lake lunchbox. Okay. Well, they just immediately start with the whole, yeah, your kid is probably already dead, and you're having like some kind of mental break or whatever. Wow, they didn't even like give you time. It's like it's not even just like you know.
My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
Played some D&D back in...
Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted.
See, unless we're hallucinating this whole thing, I can't see how it's all
Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier.
like. Because if Casey's not real, then how the hell is everybody else talking with them? And even if we are, like, let's say this is all hallucination, but like,
Diner.
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Huh. See, you're saying that, but I think that my daughter's already dead is the thing.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support,
Okay.
Sheriff.
Morgue is down here.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Okay. Ah, dark room.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Yeah, you gotta love how dark this place is.
Let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What are They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Who knows?
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
Yeah.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
I mean, yeah, he was an FBI agent. So we got multiple cases. We are going to have, like, a lot of pieces.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Alright. Anything we can learn from the body? Yep, we got a bunch of these. Smudge text.
Nope.
Ineligible words in the heart.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Cause of death. Defensive wounds. And bloating from being submerged in water.
There's definitely something in his chest.
Okay.
Did the killers leave it there?
Nope, it's a haunted writers thing. Shouldn't you have gloves on for that?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Oh, shit.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Flashlight, flashlight.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
Okay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light. He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
What the fuck? Okay. You gotta love instant death. I would like my gun, please. I thought that was the whole thing with this game.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go!
What the hell? Okay. Well, stuff got real very quickly.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale. Into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit.
Holy shit, that guy's
This
dead.
was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
It's like, look, I've probably seen you doing shit for years. Also,
The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to...
you guys jumped on board with this way too quickly.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
Where are those pages? Page appeared right as he dropped, right? Or was that the page right there?
Must be locked from the other side.
Alright. Well, that was definitely 10 to 11, like 1 to 11 out of like nowhere. Like seriously, it went from everything's kind of chill, a little weird to, oh look, there are 2 dead people. So we're not getting out of here until I do this part, I guess.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation.
Nope.
This is the case we must solve.
Don't you love when rationality goes out the window? I was back at Cauldron Lake.
Huh.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert.
The threshold. Alright.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him.
Or you can just figure out who was taken first and how many of these things there probably are gonna be. Tracker. Are we really gonna do what the spooky page told us to? Of course we are. It only takes morons.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Okay, yeah, people are taking the whole he turned into a monster thing way too...
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real.
Oh, they're just slow.
They're a fine pair.
Hey, how you doing?
My client has been held here long enough.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous.
Speak to them or not?
We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
Smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages
I mean, the
haven't
thing
come
is, he's
yet.
probably not
We can't assume
real.
the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
So we're like
I'm gonna take a
all
quick
tied
look
up in some
around.
supernatural
Meet you back
story.
in the car.
See you in a bit.
So we're all tied up in some supernatural story. Oh look, a deer float.
How about that weather forecast for Deerfest? I've been working on this float for a month straight. If it rains, I am gonna lose it. It'll ruin all the paper mache.
Please tell me there's a map around here. Yep, there it is. Hey, got a map of Bright Falls.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Alright, let's go. Cauldron Lake. To Cauldron Lake. Yay.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Oh.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold Case Casey.
Murder case, Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back.
Wow, he has
Their
some
imagined prophet.
crazy fucking
After that case,
fans.
I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before
So,
we find ourselves in the middle
is Casey just an unfortunate guy who gets caught up in this because cultists are like, hey, you have the same name as the character in the book? Or is he just not real? Honestly, I'm kind of betting on him not being real. And this, you know, we were just crazy. Like, we didn't actually talk to our daughter or whatever. It's just like,
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. Great. This area is supposed to be close to the public.
no motorcycles allowed.
The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules.
Again, she's accepting this way too quickly.
To see the clues.
Is it just like video games being video games, or is like, are they actually just, you know?
I've been thinking more about the
To be fair, they saw a heartless dead body rise up right in front of them. It kind of like cuts out the whole supernatural.
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricting area signs don't do
Hello,
anything.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be
Federal
here.
Bureau of
I
Control?
bet you two are here about that murder.
Whoa, wait, let me see something quick.
How's it going?
Because I know the Alan Wake case was referenced in Control, FBC. Remedy Games, FBC. Bureau. Control. Yeah, so this is that means they're like the supernatural
How did you
people.
hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name.
Hey,
Speaking of,
SCP technician
if
guy,
you're looking for
please
some
help.
fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
The ad read wasn't exactly what I meant.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not what it's
mostly
checking.
for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Can I ask him any other questions? No?
My mother made this.
You know, this is like having an SCP member right next to you. It's like, look, please, I just want to tell you about the supernatural thing so you could, like, Men in Black mind wipe me and anesthetize me and let me go back to my life.
My hometown was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between him and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Okay, we're done for now.
Okay. Maintenance note. Clear signs of tampering. Similar was rerouted into a transmitter. It's not one of ours. I fixed it so any alerts will come our way, but it's definitely concerning. Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix these things. If you're reading this, check for tampering. Raccoons, quote unquote, can't get any more. Yeah, they know that it's not raccoons. It's supernatural nonsense. Seriously? Nothing else? Come on, go digging in their files. I'd rather get mind wiped or arrested than freaking murdered and sent to a shadow world or something.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
I do have to think that admit that I do like that Remedy has like a weird cinematic universe.
Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
Okay.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Casey, you look for any further clues here, and I'll check the rest of the area. You see anything, radio me.
Got it.
Ah, don't you love going on your head alone? I would also grab that axe, but you know, you didn't ask me. Also, this music is really freaking ominous. Good job, sound people. Yes, good job with the audio. I cannot stand horror tension music. It's like, just give me the jump scare without the tension music, okay? Since we know that light hurts them, I mean, might as well keep the flashlight up since the battery mechanic hasn't kicked in yet.
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Alright, well, I don't know. Let me go by the water. Honestly, if our character snaps and murders Casey in some kind of like a ritual, I'm just gonna be like, what the hell is going on? Because like, I'll have called it, but also like, it doesn't make any sense.
There's another lunchbox.
My dad used to say when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Not sure where the tough get going. Find them. Mortar Falls. Powerfully of nature over the spirit as it does the sword of nature. Quite like the Rumbling Immortal and Pesto. Quite like the one, the Witch of the Cauldron. Okay. So we keep getting that whole Witch of Cauldron Lake thing. And we're like ingredients in her cauldron, I guess? They want to use that metaphor.
Come on, Saga. Time to get back to work.
Oh, okay then. Was this here? No, it must have been there. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, so this is where we came. Going back up to parking. Hmm. Do not feel the light of life. Leave no trace. Blah, blah, blah. You know, usual woodland stuff. Oh, it's pretty standard so far. I mean, I died instantly when stepping out of the light. That was, like, intense. This game is clearly willing to murder you for the slightest fuck-up. I mean, good on it. It's a horror game. But I've also already seen my neck snapped, and I only encountered one enemy. Alright, I should probably go back to Casey. Try and investigate there. General store, maybe? Alright, the music is back. And there's a light, which means there's probably combat up ahead. It's a locked door. Okay. Do 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 do. Well, the ominous music went away, so we're probably fine.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
Cool thing with horror games, you can tell when you're safe by the music. Actually, that's a lot of games. Bad day. It's just a bad day, not a bad life. But if you're having a good day, ignore this whole thing. Again, I keep walking into like these zones of ominous music and nothing happens. I guess head this way? I walked down to the lake. I don't know what you want from me.
Bare feet. Nightingale. We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
Ask about all those rituals.
Overlaps? Rituals?
What do we got?
What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing.
That is like a snap-on doll haircut though. Like look at that. When you shine light at him, like it looks like his haircut snaps on, like a Playmobil figure or something.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it.
Mm-hmm.
We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is.
Let's see, what's my battery in my controller look like? I had it plugged in. Yeah, it should be fine. It's been plugged in for a while now. Ooh, I don't think I've gone this way before. What's this?
Nice
Lake
talking
House.
to you too.
And I'm guessing that's the Federal Bureau of Control. Yep, it is the Federal Bureau of Control. I like that. It's kind of like if you've played Control, then you know that Jesse's new agency is in charge of all this. You know, monitoring supernatural phenomena and all. Because isn't, I think that, what was it? Jesse in most endings of the game becomes like, or in the ending of the game becomes head of control, the Federal Bureau of Control, so she's now the head. You know, the director or whatever, because she has the talking gun. Where's the door for this building? Or is that the general store that was already in? Come on, Casey, please come with me. I don't want to be alone. Oh, hey.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Of the cult symbol.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
God, they really love that fucking triangle symbol. Variations of it are everywhere. We need a warning, you fellow trespassers. To you fellow trespassers, they say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano or sinkholes left its way. Much more man-made, intentional. Place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. Big house by the lake. Repairing. I know it. First drawing. Waterline. Real caldera is made from volcano. Second. Waterline. Engineering strange machines. Okay. Interesting theory, conspiracy theorist. And in a world where a knockoff SCP agency exists, I can't exactly write you off as, you know, a crazy conspiracy theorist. Which you probably are, but, you know. In a world where I had to deal with a living refrigerator trying to kill me, I've, you know, learned to accept that weird stuff might be real. Caseboard. Footprints leading into the forest. Map. Electric buzzer. Alright, so there's some stuff over here, but it's locked.
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side Slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
I mean, I guess that's true. That would make this slightly similar. Not by much, but, you know, every little bit counts, I guess. Okay, well, there's a point of interest right on the other side. Alright, so let's go around real quick, and I think we'll find a point of interest. Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movements. Yeah, we already saw that with the fielder. Something over here?
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare.
So, essentially, we're standing.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
That symbol again.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
I don't know what they want from me here. We're supposed to go up here? Then what? Alright, the music is clearly directing me to something ominous is happening over here. But I don't know where we're supposed to go from here. Seriously? Ugh. Let's see, we're in a safe area. Profiling Nightingale. Can you do anything new? Nope. Alright, let's head further down, I guess. I mean, this is the only way I can really see to go, but it also makes the music stop as well, I think, and then it doesn't actually take me down. It takes me...
Hey, Logan's birthday is coming up. I need toy ideas.
Toys. She's 14, Casey.
Okay, so what do I get her?
Get her a book. Something weird and dark. Maybe that'll get her back into reading.
Oh, I can go this way? Okay. I wonder if shooting all these does something. Oh, there's also something in here. Something else in there. Okay, squares, reload. Alright. Freaking hell. What do you want from me, game? Alright, so maybe we try going down here to like where the witch sign is. So let's head further down this way. And then we will take a right. U-turn. Down this way. Yeah, let's see about this. So I know there's like a witch's ladle thing here, but this path doesn't have a red thing. So, okay, this way looks like the way I need to go. Alright. Yep, the music's getting more intense. There are more clues.
Maybe I should call David. See how Logan's doing.
They're fine, Anderson. What's gonna use?
I feel bad being gone so long. I've never taken a case this far from them.
They can manage without you for a few days.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd you go from here?
Whoa.
I can feel something. The presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Okay. I really don't like this. This is a bad idea.
What is that?
The hell?
See, these aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Holy
My
shit.
flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects
Okay.
that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Why are we trusting the spooky pages? Get the hell out of town! Get the hell out of here. Seriously, like, I guess it is like a thing all horror movie characters should be told at one point or another is, hey, maybe get the hell out of here. But like at least most of them are foolish enough to be trapped there. You just saw a dead body come back.
I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse. The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Let me
This
guess.
fuse is busted.
One further up ahead.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
I still say this is a really stupid idea. Okay, I guess manual save 1, and then we quick save. The fact that they were finally letting you save is not like a great sign for what's about to come.
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the
Okay.
terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Excuse me. Witch's sign. Again, we could just be hallucinating, Casey. Not sure if we are, it's just, you know, pointing it out. Also, you're clearly missing a few pages, like where do we get a heart from? I'm guessing we're going to encounter the psychopath, or the monster, or whatever. That old FBI agent we took into the lake. You know, I really wish the Federal Bureau of Control would get here already, but they're clearly busy with some other shit. Holy sh... Oh, gods. Oh, shit.
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Okay, probably trauma I've had. Quick slot. Alright. That guy blew through a wall. The actual fuck. Alright.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Okay.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
And we need a heart.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
That does not sound like a ritual I would want to complete if I were you. Oh look, more things. Hey, healing items. Can always use more of that. Also, what's with all the sleeping bags everywhere? Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. $705, $713, $723, $717. $39. $739. We would like another gun, please. Okay, well I've got a shotgun, which is better. So I'm guessing this thing can like blast them away, so that's good. Do we have any more ammo lying about? So I'd like some extra shells if they have any. No? Okay. Huh. Is it weird that I'm actually more afraid when the ominous music hasn't been around? God damn. Seriously, you can't climb over that? Ugh. Thank goodness for a character that can hold her, Oh wait, do I need to go in the mine room? Yeah, I have some stuff for the mine room, okay. I'm not going to do that unless I'm standing under a light, though, because I have bad feelings all over the place. Okay. Cases. Now it's Casey lunchboxes. Cauldron Lake ones. More lunchboxes at Cauldron Lake. Hero, what do they mean? How are these?
Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They had been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist, a hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch in the night, wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask, an axe in his raised hand.
All right.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest.
All right. Nightingale.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
Just leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots.
Okay.
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Wait, I just checked.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree.
Oh, joy.
Witch's ladle?
Cases. Murder at Cauldron Lake. Heart is at the general store. Okay. We got more info on the killers. We've actually seen them now.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Cult of the Tree.
I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Casey.
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy.
Cult
They may be
symbols.
trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
We got cult symbols everywhere. Writing part of ritual. Cultist or deer mask. Okay. Only become monster.
Keep trying.
Colt had a large amount of supplies? No.
Makes sense.
We'll just work deer masks. Yep. Maybe it goes with the Colt's goals. Alright, we have weapon upgrades. I only have 6 torn pages.
I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey, I don't think
I'm
I'm
headed
done
to the
here
general
yet.
store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson.
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Okay.
And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense. Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back. Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
To open the overlap. This
Getting weirder, but it's exciting.
exciting.
Alright. Let's head back, I guess. Not even dark yet, it's still evening. Then again, horror movie logic doesn't care. I don't remember what that stupid sign was either. God damn it. Ah. Hey, we just have a bunch of logs that we can't go over for some reason. Oh, look at me, I'm sitting on top of Tim. Okay, we found another lunchbox. How do you like the knitting, hero? Yeah, a little creepy. Writing this down in case it happens again, and I forget. Feeling again. Starry night, not much moon. Okay. Hedron faded fast. Oh, he's a UFO watcher, okay. I mean, there is something supernatural going on over here. The moment you see the Federal Bureau of Control sniffing around an area, that's when you know that things are about to get okay. Because that means there's some kind of dimensional breach where stuff is pouring in from another reality. That's the whole thing with supernatural phenomena in Remy's games. They actually explained it. Basically, there are certain places where reality tears can occur, and there are certain objects that get affected by them that can like open tears in reality and cause extra-dimensional forces to possess things, or warp reality, or create supernatural phenomena. And sometimes including people. And Alan Wake was even something that was brought up in Control. Like, directly brought up. There was a reference to the incident with Alan Wake. Which is interesting from a certain perspective, because it means that the Control, you know, we've seen from the technician, the Control is still, you know, the Federal Bureau of Control is still monitoring the area. They definitely know there's still some kind of supernatural phenomena going on. Also, again, the fact that Rose is, like, very much called out that her family's already dead, saying to me that, yeah, they're probably already dead. Like, we talked to, like, a guilt trauma memory on the phone. The whole, your daughter is actually... Your daughter is already dead, turns out. Silent Hill already did it. Seriously, where is that freaking sign? Is it over by the witch hut? I don't think it's by the witch's hut. No, right this way. Alright, so we come over here. We're gonna go back to the murder site real quick. God. And the thing is, I can, like, find stuff on the map now, but I don't know which sign that where that sign was. And we can't mark it on the map, apparently, so that sucks. Okay, we can't go that way. Maybe it's... I'm going to trip by the witch's hut. Maybe it is over there. Or maybe I'll see it on the way. So what we'll do is we'll head this way, take a right. And then head this way, I guess. No, this way. I hate when they make you hold. I hate when. Come on. Just. Don't forget to save often. Quick save. Okay. So it's not over here, it's not over here. Oh, the witch sign, right there. Oh, there is actually a marker for it on the map. I'm just an idiot. literally right there, and I keep missing it. Like a complete moron. Alright, well, lucky side, I think I've explored the area thoroughly. So I don't think I've missed anything else. There are probably going to be cultists in this water area, though. Oh shit. Alright, I'm an FBI agent. How am I this bad at fighting? Also, my aim is terrible. I mean, that's on me, though. Good thing I saved. Oh, wow, that really is a save point. There are no quick saves in the middle of the game. Oh, wow, you're fully save point locked. I mean, they do warn you, but, like, I'm just imagining if I hadn't quick saved. Oh, God, that would have been taking so much longer. Alright, Nightingale Heart go in. This is a fairly bad idea, I'm just gonna say it. I don't care if you're an FBI agent. Run the hell away.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
This is a very bad idea.
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey!
Casey isn't real.
Casey, do you read me? Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. They're imagining things.
Oh dear. Alright, next save point I get to, I'm gonna go ahead and
Please help me.
What was that?
help me?
Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
The Nightingale enters. Guild Nightmare, maybe? I guess this is Alan Wake crying out for help. Oh shit.
He's here. Nightingale.
Okay.
Trapped here. To escape. Danger.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Show me the clicker. Okay. I don't like this. But then again, we've already assumed that she's crazy, or at least partially crazy, from the very beginning. So, you know. Okay. God damn, my aim is just atrocious. Like, actually really bad. I really wish I had a PC version of this, but I don't feel like giving money to the Epic Store. I don't like the Epic Store, so I decided not to do that. That was not good. Huh?
No, no, no! No, no!
Okay. I thought I was supposed to continue into the wind. Apparently that's the next part of the boss fight. I don't know what's going on there. Hemingway brought you here. Wait, are we the witch? Are we the witch? Oh my god. Holy shit. That guy's just really persistent. Alright. What the hell?
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The Dark Presence.
Dark Presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
Okay.
Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The Dark Presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13 damn years.
13.
Cliffhanger. Interesting. Okay, I think this is probably a pretty good place to stop, honestly, for tonight. What if... You know what? I'm kind of liking it. Although I will say, it's a very, like... Some of it's my own fault, but, you know, I'm very used to modern games that, like, can't hold you everywhere, but this game really does just let you loose in an area and be like, yeah, go find this thing. It's like, I guess I'll blunder around for a bit. These people are also just so unfazed by supernatural phenomena. Oh, not a terrible song. This must be like an end credit song or something. Interesting.
Anderson, where did you go? All of a sudden the radio stopped working and then that flooding just disappeared.
Alright.
Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Alright. Let's see, when's my last load? Okay, so it's saved 3 minutes ago. Cool. Never know with these kind of games. No, I like it so far. I think it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. We'll figure out what happened to Mr. Wake. See you guys next time. Thursday. Bye.